Good afternoon, gamers. Welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. I hope you're all doing well. My name's Mikey, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're here, let me know who you are, where you're watching from. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Looks like the chat bot is working. Thank the Lord. Thanks all that is holy. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. My voice is a little hoarse because I've been at the UK Games Expo. It's been good. It's been exciting. But I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Let me know what you've been up to. Hi, I'm Matt from the UK. Hi, Matt from the UK. Appreciate you. Good evening, Martin. Hello. Happy Pride Month. Yay. Happy Gay Month. Let's go. Well done for being gay this month. Congratulations to you. Love you. Big love. Big love. Was it the drama that got picked up too much loot? No, actually, but I will be talking about it. We've got a lot of UK drama, UKGE drama from the UK. We got a lot of UKGE drama to go over, which is quite funny. Because if I'm there, you know I'm going to find it. But it should be good. It should be good. I'm excited. I'm excited to tell you all about it. So make sure if you haven't already, like the stream. That'd be cool. That would be cool. How is it UKGE in those drama? I'd know, tell me. Because you didn't come say hi. Because you didn't come say hi, did you? Huh? Why didn't you come say hi? Sounds like a you problem. Painting Death Guard. Nice, bud. Appreciate it. That's cool. I'm being extra gay this month. Shout out to the gays, you know? Shout out to the homies, the gay homies, especially this month. Was the drama that GW wasn't there? Nope. There were some GW people there, but they weren't like being on stands or anything. They were just present. I saw you in Five Guys, but I thought it was weird to bother you. Bro, don't judge me for being in a Five Guy, all right? In all Five Guys at once. No, I should have done it. I literally sat down. I was like, I got my burger out, I got my chips out, then someone came over and said hi. It's fine. It's just the normal thing to do. I just need to tell the entirety of my Discord that I'm live. Hi, everyone. Everyone, big news. Big news. Bigger drama. Live now. Don't know if you need chat, I'm live. Make sure you tell your friends. Just dipping in. What drama? You'll have to stick around and find out. You have to stick around and find out, bro. My voice is gone, can you tell? There was some drama. It was quite funny. 2 little bits of good drama, I would say. Who are your sources? You always have the lowdown. Man's got birds everywhere. Bro, I'm just in the right place at the right time, you know? That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at a lot of the time. Yo, Ohane! Ohane, thanks for the 38 months of parasocial tier. Thank you, dude. Drama llama indeed. Drama llama indeed. So hopefully this is going to update any second. Any second. Have we been scammed? Have we been scammed? The chat's now working. The alert doesn't look like it. Come on, hypermeter. Come on, let's go. Yo! Yo, Dan, thanks for the 9 months, dude. Thanks for the 9 months. Look at that. It's working.
Celebrates 9 months of membership. 9 months. Let's go, baby.
Thank you for the 9 months, dude. We have a new goal. As you can see, if I quickly hide it, the high score is now 0. Whatever the high score is today, I'll be giving away a voucher in equal value. Okay? So whatever the high score is today, because it's a new month, it's June 2nd. It's a new month, new high score. Currently, I'm giving away £1 to the Outpost.co.uk. Outpost in chat to get a discount on Warhammer for you, for anything. Or your friends. You can buy some friends some Warhammer, especially if it's discounted, 20% off pre-orders and 15% off normal orders. If you're ordering a Chaos Knights army this weekend, you can't order a new Chaos Knights Codex. Maybe you want to use my link to the Outpost. That you get 20% off. I get a little kickback. It's very good. And also, if you want to support the channel, you can become a member for as little as £1.99 a month. I'm also live streaming on Twitch, where it's literally free to become a member and plug this number and get it higher. The higher it is, the more I'm going to give away today. Currently, I'm giving away £1. Grimslayer, thanks for the 45 months. Thanks for the 45. Okay, we'll count the score properly because I don't know if it's going to update properly. Is it? I don't know.
45 months. I have been a member for so long.
45 months? Also, not too long. Not long enough, I would say. Not long enough. Thanks for the 45. McGobbo, thanks for the 22 months, dude.
You joined.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
22 months of membership. Saw you on Element talking to Andy Wardle. Chad.
Me and Andy Wardle. Like this, bro. We do this. We're great. We have a great time. I love Andy. He's so fun. He's so fun. He just gives zero shits about anything, which is actually really funny. It's really, really good. We love him. He's great. Jakey! Thanks for the 29, dude. 29 months. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a lad.
Jake's 2 pence. 2 tall wargamer. Celebrates 29 months of membership. I survived another expo. I am egg.
Great job, mate. Great job. Good evening. Sorry I missed you at UK Games Expo. I've been standing for 2 days and done nearly 40,000 steps. My feet needed some rest. I know. I saw Baz as well. I came over and then I was like to your friend. I was like, "Are you Mike?" Because I was like, we've met once during UK Games Expo. I don't remember what you look like. I remember Baz. I went to college with him for many years, and he was like, "No, he's not here." And I was like, "Oh, okay, bye." But I was there. I came to find you. I did come to find you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 5 is the high score currently. 5 is currently the high score. So we got a little bit of drama to talk about. Some of it's quite public. Some of it happened at the after party. I was at the after party. Justice should have been at the after party. Thanks to the 30 months, my friend. Holy shit. A parasocial tier as well.
Justice Sanders celebrates 30 months of membership.
Let's go.
Game represent.
Let's go. Thank you for being a parasocial member for 30 months. You could be a parasocial member, just like Justice, and join our little WhatsApp group. It's very cool. But yeah, there was an after party for influencers, chat. There was a bit of an influencer after party, and there was a certain someone there. And maybe there's certain something happened, but you'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see, because I've got to go over the normal stuff. Okay. I've got to go over the normal stuff, and then I'll give you the juice. Okay. But let's just say it was a networking with influencers and businesses group. And someone was there, and someone was not happy that I was there. So don't worry. I'll give you all of the gossip. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, boys. But yeah, you have to let me get some let me get some other drama out of the way first, if that's okay. And no, it wasn't Valrak. I saw Valrak. I put a picture of him on my Instagram. I gave him a little kiss. Look. Little kissy kiss. Gave him a little kissy kiss. Was GW at the influencer party? No. Games Workshop weren't at the party at all. Games Workshop weren't really at the event. Only like staff were, but that doesn't really count, does it? Mr. ChatGPT and steroids himself. Yo, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. That's what I always say. If the shoe fits... That's what I say. That pouting. He does love to pout, doesn't he? Little Valrak. He does love a good pout. Where is it? Prompt. Give me a savage reply to Mackie's vicious attacks on my company. I've never attacked his company once. Not once. I've never said it was a scam, surely. It was at the resort hotel. Yeah. Is it a hotel? I don't know if it was the resort hotel, but it was at a hotel. I followed Georgie. Georgie led me and my mini wargaming Dave to the party because I didn't not know where to go. The glasses make him look cool. Does it? If it fits, you cannot equip. True. True. Do you not been there for a few years? They may not be got a bad list dropping last minute there 1 year. Yeah, I don't think they want to be there anyway, but like they will want to. But yeah, it's just like they aren't there right now. They just don't go to UK Games Expo, which is kind of cringe. They were a major sponsor for the year of the launch of 10th edition. You remember Warhammer Fest, chat? You remember you had to queue for like 4 hours to play a demo game with like 19 other people all at once? 2 weeks later was the UK Games Expo, and Games Workshop were a major sponsor. They had a huge stall, humongous stall in the largest hall. It like took up like a good probably like fifth of the hall to do 10th edition demos, and it was dead. Bro, it was so dead. I remember it was so dead. No one was there. You could just walk up and get a demo and then leave. You know, it's like there's like fucking 5 tables worth, and there's only like 1 being used. I think that's maybe why a part of the reason why they're not doing events either, because they feel like they don't need to. They don't need to break into a new market. They have a market already. Kind of cringe though. Kind of cringe that they weren't there. I remember that video. I remember that event. Box made a video where he said he lost because he's potent cheating. Guess he doesn't narrow it down actually. There was an event and he was there. There was an event and he was there at the time. So yeah, probably a cheating scandal coming out of it. Funny. Yeah, he just loves to string people up in videos, right? Loves to string people up. Always seems to get into a cheating drama. But could never be me, chap. Never be me. I was at that table for 10th edition demo, walked past you on the way in, and then Mini Wargaming Dave interrupted my demo. What, UK Games Expo, or what? He's not used to losing. No, just flex his pest and hope for the best. Yo, Des, how you doing? It's running center to the entrance as well, but the painter was busier. Yeah, but they had such a huge stall, and it just must have not made the money back. So, did you visit Medivia stand? I did. I played that new game. Which we'll talk about. Let's talk about the first part of the drama. Nick pointed this out. Nick pointed this out. Bro, Siege had a stand. Didn't manage to get over. I know Siege personally, but like, holy bro. Holy brother. Yo, I know commission painting's lucrative, but holy shit. Holy fuck balls. For £1,900 for one rat, I hope the rat comes alive at night, like Night in the Museum, and like sucks my dick or something, you know? For that much, I hope he's going to give me a blowy every night. Oh my goodness, £1,900? £1,900. Mackie wants a rat to do what? Anyone want an official Hellstorm early access grace here for 1,998? Proper bargain. Brother. And that's the thing, chat. I don't know this. However, I don't think that includes the model. I'm going to say that doesn't include the model because it's a painting service. It's not a buy, build, and painting service, you know? Have you considered that it's platinum level? £2,000, Donald! I could buy a fucking Abaddon from Weta Workshop for less than that. What's platinum about it? I mean, it looks nice. It's not a great picture because it's on an iPhone. It better be painted in fucking gold dust for that price, bruv. But yeah, as Nick pointed out, he was not getting paid anywhere near that. And he used to work for Siege. I do wonder the cuts, you know, like as a freelancer, because Siege doesn't have hardly any staff, it's all freelance. How much of that is going to the painter? Is that very public? I doubt it. I doubt it. For TK, I wanted to bring me to Climax as well. You know what I mean? 30 to 50% cut. So the painter, if that's true, allegedly, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But he's taking 50% of the cut. That's more. That's like fucking more than YouTube take off me. Steel Studios. That's a bit of a very expensive price, you know. They are one of the best in the business. Don't get me wrong. It's a very nice miniature. Don't get me wrong. But I do wonder how much a painter is being paid out of that, you know? If James is, well, not James or whoever, you know, the Siege Studios, I shouldn't use names. If they're taking like 10%, then yeah, whatever. You know, 10% cut for doing the admin. Yeah, fair enough. That's a painter's price then, isn't it? You know? If it's more than that, I'm a bit... Sieging your bank account. Seemed a bit much, you know? I don't know if these are inflated for UK Games Expo, but I was a bit like... Wow. Wowzer. I doubt even a Golden Demon commissioner would charge that much. No, I've had quotes for models from fucking Golden Demon painters, and they're like insane, but they're not that much. Walking Dead! Thanks for the 34 months, bro.
Remember, Walking Dead celebrates 34 months of membership.
Thank you for the 34 months, Walking Dead. We're at number 6. This is our high score today. Whatever this high score ends at, that'll be the price I give away today. I'm sure they have an eBay account with all the prices. Oh, really? I genuinely had a quote from them last year for a Dark Angels Deathwing set. They wanted 4,800 before VAT. Brother. Is that a price and anchor to make that other stuff seem reasonable? Yeah, if somebody walked up and they bought it, they'd charge that much, right? God, thanks for the 58 months, dude. Appreciate you. What? 58 months at Parasocial.
Rejoined. Guys of all trades celebrates 58 months of membership. Jesus Christ. At that price, I better give a good time as well as
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the 58 months. Well, legend. Yeah, like imagine... Imagine you get one model done. You won't, but let's say you get one model done and it costs you £1,900 and you put it on the board and it gets one-shotted within 3 seconds. Imagine. Andy, thanks for the £2, mate. Really appreciate it. I can get her out if you do that 900 more times. 900 more times, I can get me a wrap. The ultimate new model syndrome. Like, please don't kill him, please. My wife and children left me for this paint job. Please don't kill him. No. No. I've got nothing left. I live in a box with a nice wrap. Need some gold. 1 Siege commission. GW Legends here a week later, yeah. Fucking hell. But yeah, I do wonder how much of this is spoken to about from the painter, and they're kind of going like, we charge £2,000. We charge £2,000. You're going to get X, Y, Z, and whether the painter's happy or whether the painter just goes, I want 20 quid, and they paint the fucking maddest thing you've ever seen, and then they charge £2,000 for it. You just don't know. You just don't know, chat. So I hope everyone at Siege Studios and the freelancers are part of a union. At the very least. You know? Yikes. I'm surprised they've been pulling the prices. To be fair, I walked past. I didn't see that one, but I was a bit like, you know? But imagine if you had a whole army paint like that you could attend loads of events, win loads of £10 vouchers, free dice. It could be very lucrative. I didn't even consider. Imagine all the free reliquary red I could win at my events, exclamation point events, exclamation point shop. Imagine all of the reliquary red I could win by spending 60,000 on a fucking stupid one model. Contribution to the Great Sea Fund. Thanks to T-Pan, Jay. Appreciate it. If you want the bot to read it, you need to pay 3 though. If you want the bot to read it, don't be tight. I can't imagine the painters getting a cut most likely on a set wage. No, guys, they're all freelancers. They don't even get they don't even get holidays. Yeah, they're all freelancers. They don't get holidays, bro. Big company like that charging $2 grand a model. No holidays for you. You're a freelancer. I will never discuss prices, but James and Steve is very good with their staff and freelancers. Well, that's good. That's good, Chris. Just $2 grand for one model is a little crazy. Anyway, so that's one bit of drama, which Nick Rose, you know, also ex-Siege. So we've got a good and a bad comment. Take it as you will. And then, if you didn't know, chat, I was at the UK Games Expo. We're not just going to talk about things that happened after the fact, that I found out after the fact. However, it was the UK Games Expo this weekend. One of the biggest events in the world. 72,000. Yo, thanks to the 3. Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Thanks to the 3. Chat, we're up 10. You know, I'm one step closer to getting me a £2,000 paint job. I'll be giving away a £10 voucher at the end of the day, unless it goes higher. It was UK Games Expo, which is the one of, if not the largest event in the world. 72,000 people in footfall, which is actually fucking wild, to be honest. Absolutely fucking crazy, dude, honestly. Absolutely, just like, I don't know what the biggest event in the world is at the minute, but 72,000 people coming in and out of the building is quite a lot. I don't know how they counted them, to be honest. How the fuck did they count them? We didn't all wear an air tag, you know what I mean? They didn't wear all that fucking... No one had an air tag on. Yo, McGobo, thanks for the 5. It's fucking liberty, makes prostitution look cheap. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I remember Jay telling Kira that the commission paint scene was like the Wild West and it should be regulated like plumbing. Hard to take him seriously after that. Interesting. Where were we? But, chat, when I go to UK Games Expo, it's cool. I love to go and see people. I love to go and chat to my friends. I love to hang out. But I was on a mission this week. Okay, this weekend I was on a mission. And there was a little bit of drama. I've already talked about a little bit. You know, But there was a little bit of drama. But I also played some games. I did some meetings. I did some gaming. I did some hanging around. Around 40,000 unique people. Whoa, UK Games Expo 40,000. That sounds really cool. What I did do was play a game.
Okay. Now we go.
I'm not gonna post sound, but I played Bloodfield by Titanforge. Had a great time. This game, I'm gonna give you a little overview about my demos, and then I'll tell you the real drama. But I played some games. I played some demos. Bloodfields is a new game by Titanforge. They 3D print stuff, but they also sell printed miniatures. It's kind of like a very small skirmish game. It felt a little bit like Spearhead, but it's actually really fun. These are like the cards. These are the guys you've got. I was using some vampire hunters, which was really cool. And my opponent, the sculptor of all the models, who I forgot the name of, but I've got it on video. So pretend I said like pretend I said it was a cool name. They had a cool rhino thing. That's what I remember. Look at that! What a beast of a guy. But it was really cool. It was kind of like in this very basic mission, we had like 3 objectives, and we had to hold the objectives, and we had to kill each other. But it was obviously a very simple, dumbed down game, and I lost, which is great. But it looked very cool. So it's called Bloodfields by Titan Forge. They got some new miniatures coming out. They got like this guy. Look at this guy, a little dragon with a goblin on it attached to it. I fell in love. I fell in love, bro. A little goblin and little dragons and goblins. Look at that guy. I didn't take long enough video, clearly. What's this one? Oh, they had some dwarves as well. I thought these looked really sick. The paint jobs on them were really, really nice. But they look really, really sick. Cute little guy carrying a little guy, right? Look at him. He's got a little goblin. Got a little goblin on his chest. It's cute. What else? What else? Oh, I took a video of the cabinet. So this is Bloodfield. So they're bringing out a new core game, I believe, as a Kickstarter. So this is like the Kickstarter thing, or like a new expansion that they're doing. I can see a Kickstarter sign. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. But yeah, I really liked this one. I really like this box. So it's fantasy war game. Sign up to get a free mini coming soon on Kickstarter. So yeah, they're doing like another launch for it. So that's got like the dragon versus dwarves, which is pretty sick, to be honest. A dragon carrying chat to Master Valrak. Yeah, literally. Literally, dude. And then I don't have the video. Because I did some other stuff, did some schmoozing, saw some friends, had a chat. Met Dark Souls models, which is very cool. I actually didn't take a picture with them, which is very cringe. But if you don't know Dark Souls models, you need to check them out. Absolute legendary human. They do videos about Dark Souls models. I don't even know. They do videos about Dark Souls models and Elden Ring and Souls likes in general, you know. Which is they're really cool. Really like, they've got a lot of time for them. Met them in person. Absolute lovely human, which is cool. So I met Mr. Dark Souls himself. He's like done painting for like Jacksepticeye and stuff. You know, he's done like fucking loads of stuff. Loads of cool shit. So good for him. Lovely guy. Lovely guy. But then I went to Modiphius. Some of you might know Modiphius due to Skyrim, due to Fallout. Rhino reminds you of a guy from Disney, Robin Hood. Bro, David, yes! It does look like the Robin Hood Rhino. You're so right. Dude, you're so right. It's the Robin Hood Rhino. I think they must have looked at it and gone, yeah, that'll do. The Rhino Guards. Holy shit, dude. It's the same guy. Holy shit, it's the same guy. Yeah, chat, it's literally him. It's literally me. Look at it. It's the same fucking paint job. That's so funny. That's so funny, actually. Who said that? Who said that? David, great job, mate. Great job, David. Good spot, bro. Good spot. Copyright strike from Disney inbound. Yeah, literally. So you might know Modiphius due to Skyrim, Fallout, and then some other independent work that they've done. They've got a new game coming out called Hard War, which I played this weekend. Which is really cool. It was really fun. I played with Jamwar. They're like one of the writers, one of the product managers for the game. It's essentially mini, fast-paced tank and mech game. Ooh, wrong one. Tank and mech game. So I had this, the Longinus, which was sick. And then I had little Boris, which is cool. So Color Theft, who actually gifted me a Deathwatch model a couple of years ago, they painted all of this for the game, which is cool, for all the demo games. It was really fun. It was actually really fast paced. It was nice. It was basically a case of like working out the distance between models and then adding the armor and then rolling your number of shots with D12s and adding the results together and trying to get multiples of whatever the measurement plus armor was. If you're 12 inches away and you've got 3 armor, you got 15, you need to roll however many shots you've got with your D12s, and then whatever the results are, you need to make multiples of 15 to do that much damage. Spirit of Longinus mentioned. Yeah, literally. So, yeah, it was cool. It was kind of cool. They've actually sent me some promo promo miniatures for it already. Let me grab one. They've actually sent me a whole bunch. I wasn't allowed to talk about these until now, but I think I have the Longinus. I have Longinus here. Let's go. It's right there. Yo, do I have a mech? Tanks. More tanks. A flight stand. And yeah, that looks like some legs, bro. We got ourselves a mech. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, chat. Also, the time is about to run out, by the way. The high score is 11. If it goes up, the higher it goes, the more I'm going to give away at the end of the stream. So no pressure. If you want to support the channel, become a member, super chat, prime, all those things. Battletech, but not good over email. Longinus? No, Longinus. Longinus, bro. Longinus. So yeah, that was cool. So they basically bought the game from someone, I think, and they're like launching a new edition of it. But that was I was playing the blue side. This is Boris the Walker. This is what I was running, and I got lost. I lost so bad. Yo, Big C, thanks for the gifted, dude. Really appreciate it. What a fucking legend. I said the bigger the number, the more I'm going to give away today, chat. So no pressure, no pressure. Thank you, dude. Thank you. But this is the new stuff that's coming out in the Kickstarter. Deck, thanks for the 5.
I want to play both these games so far.
Thank you for the 5, dude. Really appreciate it. And Kayari, thank you for the gifted as well. Very kind of you. Yeah, these games are really cool. These games were really cool. So you got like, look, you got like, I think I've got some of these then. I'm not sure what I've got yet because I haven't opened them yet. But like you got some like flyers and you got some stuff. It was really simple to play. What is the mech game? It's called Hard War. I believe it's coming to Kickstarter. Hard War. It's from an old game I've never heard of, but Long Ginormous, yeah. That's me. I believe it's coming to Kickstarter. The preview rules are coming out in June this month. And then the main game is coming out, or the Kickstarter's coming out maybe July, I think. But we're just having a nosy, you know? Those models are really nice. I want to play with those. I want to play with those ones. They're so cool. But we got more mechs. We got loads of cool terrain. Just looking really nice, basically. It looks like a really cool game. And it was just like I said, it was like very simple to pick up. Very simple to pick up. So it looked really cool. So that was by Modifius, that game. So that was a demo I got. I'm going to be doing more about like games and stuff and like shit I bought and I've got as a video. I'm just giving you like a rough overview of the shit I was doing. So next piece of drama. Okay, this happened on the Friday as well. Okay, on the Friday, it was. I was really good about this actually. I was really good about this. I need to change the song because it's quite serious. This one. Not that one. Not that one. I was a little bit good about this one, chat. So I need to like take this seriously. But like, you know, like it's quite difficult. I need a drink. 1 second. Look, I had a great day Friday. Played some demo games, chatted some people, did some meetings, did some collaboration setups and stuff like that. The thing is with it is when you are doing this thing, you know, when you are doing these things, you see some people that you know, and they say, come say hi, you know. And one of those was Pete the Wargamer, bro. Pete the Wargamer. I thought we were like this, okay? He came over when I was playing my Hard War demo, and I was filming. I've got it on camera when it happened, okay? I've got this entire interaction on camera. He was like, I'm not selling anything today, so come over. I've been at my stand all day. Come over whenever you like. Come over whenever you like. And I was like, yeah, cool, bro. We like this. Why would he lie to me? So then I go over to his stand. And this is what I see. Empty. Only an Andy Wardle about. Chat, why do my friends do this to me, bro? Why do my friends do this to me, bro? Come over whenever, Mikey. I would love to see you. Okay, I'm ready. Gone. Disappeared. Friendship over with Pete the Wargamer. My new best friend is Andy Wardle, who was there for me right there, look. Looking jacked as fuck. Looking absolutely jacked. How does he paint with those grippers, bro? Should I like your business card? Now I sent him this picture. I sent him this picture because sometimes friendship is the most important thing in the world. But clearly not to Pete the Wargamer. Left on red. Left alone. Pete the dishonest Wargamer, I agree. Spain without the AS. Exactly. I just imagine what our time would have been like at the UK Games Expo together. Because, like, really we'll never truly know. We'll never truly know. Because he left. He disappeared. Kit bash his face in. I should have just nicked one of his models and took it on holiday. You know what I mean? Do you know like people do with like garden gnomes? I should have took one of his models and just took pictures of it on holiday and shit. That'd have been funny. That'd have been good. Could have done that. Q, see you again by Wiz Khalifa. Anyway, you know, life goes on, I say. Life goes on. I don't need Pete the Wargamer. I don't need him in my life, clearly. You mean you got food? Bro, this picture was at 5:10. This is at 5:10. Why was he eating at 5:10? It shuts at 6. He betrayed me. It was 20 minutes later. It was 20 minutes later, bro. Anyway, chat, I need you to remember this picture, okay? I need you to remember this picture. This is not related to Pete the Wargamer. Me and Wargaming don't go way back. We don't go way back anymore, okay? Remember this picture, all right? This is Gaz from Mini Wargaming. This is Tomo. You don't know him. But this is David, Exeter Cosplay, also known as Horus. Also known as Horus the War Master. Alright, here he is. Here he is, look, with a fairy, but like, whatever. It's not the point, okay? Just don't... Remember this face. I met that guy at my lab. Yes, you did. Shot, serrated claw. Oh. Alright, remember his face. This is Exeter Cosplay. This is my face. Okay? Just something to be aware of for the next piece of drama. Alright? Something to be aware of, right? So Pete left me on red, as you do. As you do. The next game I played, which I also don't have the video of, was a game called Maladdiction. Maladdiction. Alright? If you haven't heard of Maladdiction, it's a game by Loot Studios. Okay? So Loot Studios are a 3D printing company. Now, this game is a 3D printer game, but it's a 3D printing card game. Alright? Now, the interesting thing about this game that's 3D printing is, one, you can buy the miniatures at events, which is kind of cool. But it's a card game where you buy a deck and you get every STL you need for your faction in that deck. You get a deck of 80 cards and you need around 30 cards to play the game. Now, it's not just a card game that has miniatures stood there. It's a miniature board game with a card aspect. And oh my god, some of these fucking miniatures are absolutely gorgeous, dude. Look at that. That's a terrain piece that you bring to the table. These terrain pieces aren't just there for show. That's what you take to your table. It's actually a really cool game. I'm going to talk more about it in the unboxing video. But essentially, you have like a leader, a seeker they call it, like a knight, for example, this guy. And you have a deck of cards where you can summon more knights to help in the Maladdiction, which is essentially purgatory, right? And in the purgatory, there's husks, which are your objectives. You can actually see an unpainted one here. That's a husk there. It's a husk of a fallen hero that's died in the Maladdiction, in a purgatory. Okay. And what you do is you are trying to stop the other person from claiming these relics. And you're trying to hold them to grab relics from the fallen hero to equip to your characters and to get better. So if you have if you basically at the end of a round, if you hold an objective, you draw a relic and you equip the relic to your character and score victory points. But then if your character dies, you have to obviously summon more to make sure they don't do that. If your character dies, picks it up, they get the relic and they score the points, which is very cool. And this is actually a cardboard version that they do. So this is one where you don't need a printer. It's obviously not quite as exciting in my opinion. But like you can still get the vibe. You still get the vibe of it. But I'd much rather play with all this shit. But it was very cool. It was giving Lords of the Fallen / Dark Souls. It's just like going in. I wish I could show you the demo game, but my phone won't upload the videos because they're too long. So I need to find a way to get them off it. It was just like a very, very cool game. Like, look at the fucking terrain piece. Like, this terrain piece gives your army a buff that you bring to the table. And then you got like all your like monsters and characters and stuff that you can summon to the board. You're telling me cardboard cutouts of minis isn't this fun to play? No, I'd much rather real minis. You know? I'd much rather real minis, funnily enough. But this one deck of cards comes with all of these STL. All of these is STLs. There's two types. You can either buy just the deck, again, just a deck of cards, which is just behind my head, and then you get all the STLs, or you can buy the premium version, and then instead of a deck of cards, you get a box which has a deck of cards and all the stand-ins. So it's proper nice, proper like you got like saints and knights and whatever, and then you got like monsters and demons and stuff like that. It looked really cool. I had a little demo game, which is very fun. I did enjoy it. I did get smashed as well, but I had fun. But yeah, so like this is the premium version where you get the deck of cards, the STLs as well, because all the STLs are free with the faction, and then this comes with like all the cardboard you need to play, so you don't actually have to print anything. It comes with like tokens, stand-ins, dice, etc. Because you do only need like a D20 to play this game, just one. So it looked really, really fun actually. It looked really, really fun. I really liked it. I really enjoyed the game. And the aesthetic and the vibe of it was just very cool. I wish I could show you the demo, but it is on my phone. But I have filmed the demo, which I'm going to be talking about tomorrow in my video. But yeah, like, for example, all of this shelf is all one STL pack or one faction pack. So you get 80 cards in here. I think it's like 35 quid as well or something. You get a deck of cards of 80 cards, and then you get all of these STLs, which is really cool. So, you know, the only downside is they don't do physical versions and like be like physical and printable. It's like you can buy them at events, but you can't buy the miniatures otherwise. But they are gorgeous, you know. So in like the game, you take like a piece of terrain and a husk or a couple of husks, which are your objectives, and then yeah, you play, which is cool. It was really fun. I really liked it. So it's by Loot Studios. They've done a lot, like they do like monthly packages, but like look at that as a terrain piece that you take to your game. Fucking ridiculous to travel around with, but how sick is it, you know? Just like the general aesthetic of this game looks so good. Looks so amazing, honestly. Back after a Brummy Curry, what did I miss? I really like you can start off with the cardboard standees and then replacement models so you get and finish them. Yeah, you could do that. You could play with just the cardboard. And then you can go ahead, print a model, paint it, replace it, etc. But there is official TTS mods for it as well, so you can like play it for free, which is cool. They've got like a Discord for like matchmaking and stuff. But yeah, looked really, really cool, really fun game. The mechanics were fairly straightforward. It was alternating. One model goes with 2 actions: move, shoot, fight, etc. Charge, whatever. It was cool. It was cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So that was really fun. I also saw they had Battle for Hoth as a 3-up. So this is the new game by Fantasy Flight. They're bringing out a board game called Battle for Hoth, as you might know. But they had a 3-up version for demos, which was really fun. So obviously this is like a huge version. They got like comically sized cards, comically sized dice, tokens, etc. And then all the miniatures are huge. But this is by Fantasy Flight Games. I didn't manage to get a demo, sadly. I was really gutted. Also, our high score was 14. Chad, we're doing a giveaway of £14 in vouchers today. Where were we? So yeah, this looked really fun. This is by Fantasy Flight Games, as I said. So it's a new board game that's coming out. But I'd really like to play that on the channel. It'd be so fun. Looks so good. Looks so good, bro. Comically tiny AT-ATs. Yeah, obviously like to scale now. What else happened? Oh! Chat, you remember the guy? David? Love him. Alright. We love him to bits. Now, actually, I'll talk about David in a minute. Obviously, there's someone in the community that doesn't like me. That doesn't like me, bro. Now, it's quite funny, because we spoke about it before, because I called him out for using AI on Instagram. I told him out for using AI on Instagram. I said this post would go hard if you were 5 years old. And he blocked me. Stephen Blocks, you could call him, Georgie said. Georgie said Stephen Blocks. It's not a real person. All right? It's not a real person. It's a made-up character. Just want to have a conversation about that. That the person I'm talking about, Stephen Blocks, Stephen with a V, B-L-O-C-K-S. Stephen Blocks was also at the event, and I was very gutted because I wanted to go chat to him. I wanted to go chat to him, chat. So I tried multiple times to go chat to him, but every time he saw me, for some reason, he walked off. Stephen Blocks. So there'll be no redemption arc for me yet. No redemption arc for me yet. Stephen Blocks would not talk to me. He about-faced and walked away. Caught my eyes. I caught his eyes. I smiled. And then he about-faced and walked off. So funny. So roadblocks me. Yeah, literally. I got Stephen Blocks IRL. And then I was informed by somebody that they brought me up and they called him a dickhead for blocking me. Allegedly. Allegedly with my made-up character. My made-up character, Blocks. Blocksy, you could call him. It was very funny. Very, very funny. But there was an influencer party, and by influencer party, I mean it was a networking event that all the YouTubers ended up getting invited to. Okay. Not very sportsmanship vibes of him to ignore someone. No, it's terrible. It's terrible sportsmanship to walk away from someone when they smile at you. It's terrible sportsmanship, I would say. Can't fault Blocksy? Why not? Why can't you fault him? I'm sure there's a few things we can think of. Right, Chad, you remember this picture? You remember David? Exeter cosplay. Love him to bits. Absolute legend. definitely cannot confirm or deny that we smacked lips this weekend, okay? Cannot confirm or deny that. But as I said, like I told you, I said, remember that picture. I remember that picture. There's 3 people in the picture. Can I find it again? Where's that picture gone? Where's the fucking picture? I said, remember this picture, okay? Remember this picture. Look. Gaz, Mini Wargaming. Tomo, CDF Minis. And David, the Horus himself. Horus the Warmaster cosplay. You've all seen him. He's been in every fucking cosplay video ever. Alright. However, at the influencer party, okay, which these 3 were at, alright, obviously they're holding a happy birthday sign. Because it was their birthday. It was their birthday. Alright. And Midwinter Minis is also good friends with X Cosplay. We love him, he's legend, alright? And they were all wearing funny shirts that day. You know? They were all wearing funny shirts that day. Guy had a good one about circumcising. Ant Positive Paint had one about having a wolf inside. Heavy Mental Health was wearing one about going to his first sexpo. And then Big Sexy Steve, I can't remember what was Steve's again, because he took it off quite quickly. He took it off quite quickly. What was Steve's again? Can I remember? Jake, Georgie. Anyway, they all had a funny shirt, and obviously because it was Dave's birthday, happy birthday to Dave. They got him in a shirt as well. They got him in a shirt as well. They got him a fancy shirt. I think they only posted a story though, so I can't show the pictures, sadly. Oh yeah, something about raccoons. Something about raccoons and being iconic, yeah. But we went to this influencer party, but really it's a networking event. It was held by My Mini Factory, okay? So it's like iconic sass and iconic ass. Yeah, that sounds right. So anyway, they're all wearing these shirts all day, and then we all go to the influencer party. Now at the influencer party, Guy, Steve, Ant and stuff have got changed, okay? They all got changed, got nice shirts on, because it was like a networking event. There's like loads of companies, CEOs of companies, marketing managers of companies, and then some like YouTubers and stuff like that. What did Stephen Blocks wear? It was embarrassing, that's all I'll say. It was embarrassing, that's all I'll say. But we're at this networking event, you know, and it's early, so like at networking events as they usually go. Early on, very important. Late on, the free bar's getting a bit dry, everyone starts buying tequila. You know, it's just kind of how these things work. However, near the start of the show, obviously, like, Gaz and David and stuff like that, they're well highly regarded in the industry. So they got them up to do for their birthday. It was like a surprise, like, oh, we want everyone to wish you a happy birthday. Which is very cute. So, like, obviously, like, Gaz was stood at the front. He's like, you know, business manager in Sextras, tunes in, does the thing. Tomo was there wearing a nice shirt, but David hadn't got changed. David hadn't got changed because he'd been drinking all day, so he turned up to a networking party with a new t-shirt on. And here he is. Gaz, mid-speech. David in shirt and Tomo looking confused because David is wearing a shirt that says, "Ask me about my micro penis." The CEOs sat around clapping, singing happy birthday. There's like marketing managers clapping, singing happy birthday. Gaz is giving a speech about togetherness and community, and David has got half a pint that says, "Ask me about my micro dick." Oh, chat, it was very good. Chat, it was very, very good. Okay. It's very, very good. Great job, Dave. Absolutely nailed it, bro. How do you care about CEOs and they can just go and do his thing, will do well enough? Yeah, because I don't know if you know, but like cosplay is like really lucrative, and he maybe wants to make an impression in front of CEOs, and he definitely made an impression in front of CEOs. So he's very good. Shout out David. What a fucking legend. Shout out David, ex-cosplay. Go and give him a follow if you haven't already. Fucking love that dude. Fucking love him. Absolute legend. Anyway, chat. Anyway. I wonder if Mr. Blocks has made Hellstorm blacklisted in his chat. Probably. Probably. Anyway, chat. That was Saturday. Did a party. Had a great time. Did some networking. Spoke to lovely people. Spoke to MS Paints properly for the first proper time. With Rolly very briefly. MS Paints Dave, absolute legend. Love him to bits. Loads of Daves at these events, funnily enough. Of the 4 bearded white guys in that image, I'll only remember one. You will. You remember the legend that is Dave. Exeter cosplay. Horus. So yeah, so I had a good time. Spoke to MS Paints Dave. He's lovely. We were having a great time. He's a really nice guy. Got a lot of time for him. We had a lovely chat. Spoke to like people like Steamforged. Spoke to Gaslands Mike, the guy who wrote Gaslands and Space Kits. He's lovely, absolute legend. Got a lot of time for him. But yeah, overall, really fun event, really fun, really cool to hang out. The next day, chat, went back to the event. Looked at Conflict 47. They got a giant mech walker. They got like a new edition that's coming out. Sounds cool. Sadly, I didn't manage to chat to anyone or get a demo or anything. But it looked cool. Sadly, you're in the block zone with the rest of us. It's a Roblox, you know what I mean? Roblox zone. So that was fun. Did some looked at some Conflict 47 by Warlord. That was it. Just had a look. Everyone was too busy or too awkward to help me out. Looked at a cool dragon thing by who's this by? Archon Studios had a new creature coming out that looks exactly like a bloodthirster, but way cooler. New Bricky video out. See ya. Right, okay, that's fine. Time out for you then. Dick, you can have a time out for that, bro. Off you go. Have fun. Then we went to see Trench Crusade. Chat. So Georgie and I went to see Trench Crusade, which was cool. Dungeons and Lasers. Yeah, but it's Archon Studios. Carry on! How you doing, bud? You gonna be playing any Night Rain? Yeah, after this stream, bro. When we played Elden Ring board game, I would fucking love to, but he just intimidates me. But yes, we should do that. We should do that, definitely. We should definitely do that, dude. But yeah, I'm playing Night Rain after this stream, bro. I haven't downloaded it. The plan is, chat, I'll be honest. I'm gonna talk about this. And then I'm gonna order myself a takeaway. And I'm gonna play Night Rain all night. Is that okay? Do you mind? But I had a look at the Trench Crusade models. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. They was... God damn it, Maladdiction, go away. They was so nice, bro. I'm going to spend the next few days to have a session organized. Definitely do that. Carry off, please. Let's do it. We should do that. We should play Elden Ring. There's so... Because obviously, like, I've not seen the miniatures in person. I've seen the STLs, seen the picture. Are they 1,900 quid each, funnily enough? No. Probably not. Not even these ones can be 1,900 per model. But, like, they're so fucking nice. They're so fucking good. Like, look at them. Like, the paint jobs are nice and stuff, but, like, honestly, just, like, in general, holy shit. Holy fuckballs, you know what I mean? So, chat, would you like a Trench Crusade series? Malediction just taking over. This is what I've got. Caught with the seven-noted serpent. Look at the fucking state of them, bro. The Trench Crusade is incredible. They are. They're so good. Chat, do you want a Trench Crusade series? You know, like a couple of games, a little bit of lore. I just love the Death Knights because it's like Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls with the fucking cannon, Dark Souls. Can I buy physicals yet? No. In the next couple of months, yes. Not yet though. 22 episodes, 7 seasons. We could do. Georgie's already come up with a name for the lore series. Just I love that guy. Dark Souls with the cannons, everything I want in life, right? Right? Yo! Oh, what give face? That's the 53 months, my dude. 53 months, bro. Holy shit.
Face celebrates 53 months of membership. Love to see some Trench Crusade.
Yeah, I want to fucking do it. I've been like putting it off a little bit because I'm just like, I've got so much to do, but like, it's so good. It just looks so cool. But it was rammed, so we managed to chat to Thomas, the guy who kind of made it, which is very cool. He was really nice. He was talking about like he got people from the actual Vatican to help him write some stuff for it, which is like pretty wild, to be honest. Keep acting like they've never heard of Trench Crusade. They haven't. They've just been hyped. You should try it sometime. You should try it sometime, dude. You should be nice. Be nice and some hype. So yeah, I've got these. I'm gonna print them. I want to paint them. I want to do it soon. But then Sunday I did some shopping, chat. I won't lie to you. Sunday I did some shopping. I'm gonna spam for Elden Ring, then I'll spam us for like a full day of Trench Crusade recording. Yes! Yes, dude! Let's do it!
Super chat £5.
Let's go!
Super chat for Trench Crusade.
Georgie and Thomas bonded over medieval Latin translations. She did. You guys did great. Mikey, me and making me tell you about Trench Crusade for months. Yeah, but I didn't see the minis in person, dude. I didn't see the minis. I can see a picture. I didn't see the minis in person. Well, I'm only human. I'm only fucking human, dude. I'm only fucking human, bro. What do you expect from me? But chat, I did some shopping on the old Sunday, but I did manage to play with a Gundam Assemble. Let's go. I actually think this is a Gundam card game miniature that they're calling Gundam Assemble. But I built up the Zaku Char, I believe. I've got an 8-minute video of me doing it. I don't know how much you can actually see, but it's right under my fingers. Let's go. There we go. So I built up a new Gundam Assemble mini. Got some sandpaper. Did not do that. Did not do that, bro. The card game's coming out in like a month, but the miniatures aren't coming out for a little while. And they're like, you've got to paint the miniature before you can take it home. You gotta put some paint on it. Oh, you can't actually see. That's kind of annoying. Did I show the camera? Mikey, show the camera! Mikey, show the camera! Show the camera! He just said thank you. I was like, I'm going to give it some freehand before I go. And he's like, no, you're not. So I wrote thank you on the base. But it wasn't primed. I wasn't going to fucking paint it, bro. It wasn't primed. He was like, yeah, you got to paint it before you can take it home. I was like, no, bro. I'm not doing that. So I wrote thank you on the base. He was like, yeah, that'll do. So I've got that. I've got a video idea with him, to be fair. But I think that is a card game miniature. Because if you look at Gundam TCG, could have stripped it at home? No. That's the miniature there, the Zaku. You know, on a round base as well. Whereas Gundam Assemble is Hex. Have they got it? No, they haven't. They're on Hex bases, as you can see. They are the same. They are the same miniatures, really. That's the same sprue, but they're on a different base. So that is the same miniature, I'm pretty sure. But it's a different base. That's the other difference. So I think they're claiming they're Gundam Assemble miniatures, but they're actually giving away card game miniatures. Because it's like that's the one I built, right? You know, that's the guy I built. He's right there, but on a different one. So yeah, so I think it was a Gundam TCG, but I think I just tagged both because I didn't actually know. But I'm pretty sure because of the black rounder base, it's a TCG miniature. So that was very cool. That was very sick. It's a very cool miniature, very easy to put together. It was just annoying that I couldn't like just take home the sprue. I would have been nice to just like go, can you just give us one of each and I'll take them home and make a video free. But they did not do that. But it looked very cool. It looked very fun. I didn't manage to play the card game because it was like a 45-minute wait to sign up. There's a 45-minute wait to sign up for a demo. Deconstructed for the video. It's not glued or anything, so yeah. So that was a bit annoying. But otherwise. Did I get to take it home? Yeah. Yeah, I did. So chat, like tomorrow I'm going to be filming 2 videos. Very excited. Well, actually, maybe 3. 2 videos. One of them I'm going to be sat with some chairs. Then the other one is my haul, because I was just wandering around the hall. I was wandering around the hall and I bought some little things. I'm wearing something that I bought right now. Chat, look at this shirt. Look at this shirt, chat. What do you reckon? Do you think it's cool? I mean, it makes me look pretty jacked, actually. Makes it look pretty jacked. I don't need steroids, Mr. Blocks. See? I don't need steroids. Look at that. I look jacked. No, it's not Trench Crusade. It's just Crusade. It's just Crusade. It's Hero Quest, gamers. It's like Hero Quest. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? I think it's like inspired by. Andy Wardle. Yeah, exactly. So there's a couple. We got a couple of t-shirts. Georgie really liked these ones. They're really cool. They're just called Crusade. I don't know if they have a Crusade shirts. Yeah, they have a website. I found the trousers. So Georgie got this one, which is cool. Oh, you're starting 40k Crusade. I really wanted this one, but they ran out. I really liked this one. I thought it was sick. But I'm not sponsored by them. I bought some t-shirts. I bought some t-shirts off them. This is their like mascot. They're just really, really cool designs. Me, Georgie, Elliot, Guy. Who else bought some? Someone else bought some, I'm sure. I got this one as well, To the Death. I just like this. I thought it was cool. It's just like Dark Souls shit. You know what I mean? Dark Souls shit. Better than AI generated. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Support artist. So there's mine. Then you got Dungeon Master. I thought it was cool because it was giving Hero Quest. You know what I mean? Oh, Charlton got one as well. What a legend. What a legend, bro. Get an affiliate link. I should ask them to do affiliate links. But they were cool. They were cool. I really liked them. I thought they're really comfy, to be fair. I'm a big guy, you know me. I'm quite a big guy. And I'm like, it's like really comfy. It's a nice material. It's a really nice print. And the designs are really cool, you know? So yeah, maybe I'll try to become an affiliate of them. They're really cool. Which did Georgie get? She got this one. Doomslayer. This is cool. Demon Slayer. She got... What else did she get? Georgie, how many did you get again? Did you get 4? She got that one. And that one, the Horseman. They're not mega cheap though. It was £45 for 2 shares, but it's like, it was nice. It was cool. I almost got this one, I think, but they didn't have it, and I'm kind of glad because I don't like it anymore. I'm kind of glad. Don't like it anymore. Maybe I'll email them. See if they want to sponsor the channel. It's cool shirts. But chat, this is my fucking This was my haul, bro. My haul. People were walking past because George was getting parking tickets so he could actually leave. We're like, bro, what a cool haul. 22 for a nice British shed is expensive. No, it's like premium price, right? I would say. It's like a premium price, I would say. But yeah, I think on the website, I'm closer to 30. I think it was the show. It was 45 for 2. I managed to get this shower point event exclusive, which was cool. But the problem is you had to like sign up on the morning and like order a ticket to buy one. Mikey doesn't do clothes shopping, it's a good price. All right, shut up. You had to like sign up to get a ticket. It's one per person, and I wanted one for me and one for Papaya. So I had to like sign up with George's email to get one. And then the guy when we were buying them, who was like, "Are you gonna paint together?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You both gonna build and paint one?" I was like, "Yeah, we're so excited. We're so excited to hang out together and build and paint both of these limited edition statues." But I got one for me and one for Pariah. It's really sick, actually. It's a really cool. You might remember they announced it. It's only available at conventions. This bad boy, as you can see. I think it's only available. Where can you get it? There's like certain conventions this year that are doing it, and I believe that's it. I believe that's it. You get Darth Vader, you get Ahsoka. It's really sick. But it was £100. Actually, I tell a lie. It was £99.99. Which, in my opinion, was a lot. But it's only available at 3 events this year. And Jack, you look at this picture. I spent 200 quid on event exclusives, and that's pretty much all I spent. Everything else was basically free. Shout out to Glass Cannon Unplugged. Shout out to Titan Forge. Shout out to those. And then I got some other bits and bobs as well given. Chat, I got a haul, but I hardly paid for it. Cheaper than a rat, yeah. Literally. It literally. It was pretty mental. I was just walking around like, yo, Mikey. I was like, yeah, good to see you, bro. Do you want our game? I mean, if you want. If you want, bro, I'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look, bro. So shout out to Glass Cannon. Shout out to Titan Forge. Shout out to Mantic. Shout out to a bunch of people. So I'm excited because I'm going to be showing you all about it tomorrow in tomorrow's video when I've just filmed it. I just realized there's a reflection. Yeah, chat, there is a reflection. That's a window. That's a window, okay? That's the actual... It stops here. It's not all of this. There is a window there, bro. Yeah, there is only 2 boxes. Because this is the map for the Apex game. There's the lobotomy board game, Manhunt. And then there's the board game for Apex Legends. Which is quite funny because I still have their review copy, which is like fully painted. But now I have a real one. I keep forgetting because obviously they're based in, I think they're in Poland. And I'm like, I don't want to ship a board game that's full of painted miniatures to Poland. But I always forget when they're going to be there, so I should give it them back. Did you see the new fire team for Halo? Yeah, I bought a bunch of Halo stuff. I just didn't buy the event exclusive one because they're doing an event exclusive like alternate pose miniatures for 45 quid, and I wasn't that bothered. I wasn't that bothered, to be honest, about the alternate pose. So I just bought everything I didn't have. Because if I got a... I want the elites. That's the only thing I couldn't buy. The elites and the the rest of the banished as well. Buy it. Can I just look at Halo? Halo Flashpoint. Do they sell them on here? I don't think they do, actually. Oh, they're there. Yeah, they're like... They've made these, which are like alternate poses from the original. But they're £45. And I was like... They're alternate poses. I was a bit like, I'm good, bruv, to be honest. I'm good, to be honest. I don't want to spend £45 on the alternate sculpts. What I did buy was the Wargames expansion. I need to go back on this thing. I can buy just a PDF. I bought the box. I got Master Chief. He came free because they were doing like 4 for 3, which is cool. They're doing 4 for 3, so yeah, you like get one of the items free. So I ended up getting Master Chief for free. I got this. This is essentially a chapter approved for Halo. So the Wargames pack is like points, and then you get all the cards for all the miniatures, and you get like all the tokens, and then you get a fire team as well, which is cool. So yeah, so they got like a points for Halo Flashpoint now. So I'm interested to like check it out. Maybe I'll do a video about it. But yeah, they're like they have like a full point system, so you don't have to just play with what's in the box anymore. You can be like, I want to use Master Chief, and it's like, okay, well, Master Chief is like 5,000 points on his own, so you just use him. Whereas like a normal Spartan team is like, whatever. I don't know what points are going to be. If let's say it's out of 100, like Master Chief is like, you know, like 60 to 80, and then everyone else is like 20. Points in Flashpoint. Tournament players are in everything. You could almost say they've got flashpoints. You know? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited because they've got Banish coming out. They've got Elites coming out soon as well. The Sangheili. I'm excited. Hey, Cloud. Hey. What's up? What's up, girlie? What's up? What's up, girl? Do you want to come up here? Do you want to come up here? No. You reckon? You play with that then. What's up? You meowing chat, maybe. Show Cloud I miss her. She's wandered off. I'm not going to grab her. She's too traumatized after being in the car all day. It's the first time I've seen her. First time I've seen her, bruv. Still need to get gaming my first Halo gaming. Halo's really good. I really enjoy it. I think it's a great game, to be honest. I think it's a really good game. I think it's really, really fun. If I remember, a normal game of Halo is 200 points. Yeah, okay. So maybe like Master Chief is like 100, 150, I think. I don't know, but I'm just like, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, it's cool. I want to play a little bit more because it is a good game. I did leave Georgie and Brom. Yeah, I had enough for her, mate. Binder off. Binder off, bruv. Didn't need her. Had enough of her. So yeah, we played a game. It's really, really good. It's funny though, because like we were talking to the marketing guy, and then he just kind of left. And then like we were like, "Yo, we'd still love to do stuff." No response. So I went up to him and was like, "Yo, I got no response," and they were like, "Oh, sorry. We really like your stuff. We really like to work with you." Email, and then they like wrote down their email, like personal one or something, rather than just like marketing@mantic or whatever. All companies just bin you off in the end. That's really mean. Now I just realized that all companies are fucking useless. Most companies are actually useless, bro. That's actually what it is. Let's be honest. That's actually what it is. I'm trying to remember which ones I played. I'll do a whole video tomorrow. You'll see. I think I got Hydra and Cerberus. I think that's literally what I bought straight across there. The price adds up. Cerberus. Hydra, which is what comes in Spartan Edition. And then another Wargames expansion, which comes with some new stuff. Is that Cerberus? No. It's the ADHD in marketing. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone in Warhammer has autism or ADHD, clearly, so they're all useless. EU343 designs. I mean, do you mean Halo Studios? They look cool then. They look really cool. They look really good. Oddball and Capture the Flag minis. If you Bungie designs, they're not gonna do that, are they? So that was most of what happened at UK Games Expo. You've had all the gossip and the drama. I told you, you know, as I said, there's Roblox everywhere. There was Roblox everywhere, which is very funny. I'm going to be doing an unboxing video, and like a haul video tomorrow, which should be up early this week, hopefully Wednesday, but we'll see. But it's really, really fun. If you haven't been to UK Games Expo, you should definitely go. You should definitely go. It's really fun, but it's not like rammed with Warhammer, you know. There's Warhammer adjacent stuff. There's tabletop. There's wargaming. There's painting. Obviously, I hung out with the Colourforge guys a whole bunch because we love the Colourforge. Exclamation point Colourforge in chat. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it if you typed exclamation point Colourforge in chat. You know, here's me with my paint. Here's me with my paint, bro. There it is. There it is. Love that. Like, there's loads of like wargaming stuff. A lot of tabletop, a lot of board games, but a lot of like wargaming, tabletop RPG, and nerd stuff, which was cool. You got a can. Great job, McGobbo. Great job, bud. Appreciate it. At least you don't dye your hair like Roblox does. I mean, I do dye my hair. Just a different color. It's really fun. You can get a lot of discounts. You get a lot of stuff like quite cheap, like quite reasonably priced, because it's like they are there to sell it. But especially on Sundays when they're like ready to pack up, people are like, yeah, just have it at like half price, bro. Please just take it off my hands. I don't want to take this home. So you can get yourself quite a good deal. It's very, very busy though. Like, in a good and bad way, it's very, very busy. Because like 70,000 people in and out, 40,000 unique people. Saturday was rammed. Friday was also rammed, but it was also, there's no aircon, which is quite funny. But it is a good event. It's a good convention. If you want to go, if you're going for one day, I'd recommend going on the Sunday, because most people are tired, so you don't have to talk to anyone. And it's a lot quieter, which is nice. I also did the bring and buy, but it was pretty poo. There's loads of complaints on TikTok and stuff about the bring and buy, because essentially you go in, you register all your stuff, and then the convention sells it for you, and then they take 10% of the profit or whatever you sell it for to give to charity. And there's loads of people complaining about like how they had to queue for like 3 hours to get their stuff into the bring and buy, not to just like go look around, but just to like put it on the shelf. And I was a bit like, oh, that's really poo. But then I was also like, it's for charity, and you're making money off it for free. How much can you complain about a service that you're not really paying for? You know, if you set your own price, you just put your stuff behind the counter and they sell it for you, and then they take 10% for charity. Yeah. I think the expo might have outgrown the bring and buy now. Yeah, a little bit. I think if they're going to do it, they've got to charge properly, because then people won't want to do it. If they're the people who are going to moan won't want to do it, because it's like, well, you have to pay X and Y. Whereas like, you're only paying a 10% tax if you sell something to charity, which is like, I thought it was like a really cool thing, to be honest. I thought it was really cute. But I had a look around. They had a lot of stuff, but it was like not a lot of shit for me. And then it was all cash only as well, because of the fact that they're selling it and then taking a small donation. But there wasn't anything that was like, they like had a whole old hero quest, but it was like, I nearly bought it and it's like 35 quid, but then I opened it, it was like, this is missing, this is missing, this is missing. It was like, oh, it's just the cards basically, and a box. It's just cards in a box basically. But then there's some stuff that was like really expensive. It was like a Space Hulk that was sealed for £400. And I was like, yo, that's not shifting, bro. £400 is crazy money. What else was there? An old Dread Fleet. I kind of wish I took a few pictures just to like go look at the fucking state of this. There's an old Dread Fleet. There was Hero Quest with nothing in it. There was loads of new Hero Quest, which is a shame because it's a great game. There was loads of Dark Souls board game stuff, but all the expansions we've already got, which is a bit sad. Loads of board games. So it was cool. It was a cool event. I definitely recommend it. Definitely check it out. You get to see a lot of people. I think they always utilize the space a bit weirdly. 400 was that siege. They always space it out a bit weirdly, so it can feel a bit cramped a little bit, and it feels like they waste a lot of space, especially in like the gaming hall area, which is a bit weird. So yeah, it was a bit strange. But good event, and next year's the 20th anniversary, so I'm sure it'll be interesting. Sure, it'll definitely be interesting. Anyway, chat, let's type !UKGE in chat to win a £15 voucher because we hit 15 on the high score for Outpost. Outpost in chat as well. I really appreciate it. !UKGE to win yourself a free voucher for the store. If you're outside the UK, I'll get you something similar. But basically, every day of this month, every time we're live, if we beat the high score, whatever the high score is, I'll give away that in pounds. I know it's like giving away 15, but maybe next time we'll get more. You know? Maybe next time we'll get more. Check general Discord. That's a pile left from the bringing by. Well, all that's just wasted? I love it. Yo, £400 Space Hulk. !UKGE to win a voucher if you'd like to enter. It's free to enter. I'll email you a voucher of similar value to you for the Outpost.co.uk. If you're outside the UK, I'll send you something similar. But let me know. !UKGE. You do have to type it on YouTube to enter. Sadly, Twitch can't enter via the same chat. I do apologise. So !multi if you're on Twitch to enter. Tell us who couldn't be bothered to collect it all, we're too late. Unlucky. 27 people, 100 people watching. It's only a quarter of you bothered to type !UKGE for a 50. I mean, it's free 15 quid, chat. It's a free 15 quid, you know what I mean? I consider trying to extend Iron Skull, but for going to the UK for a con these days is rough. Well, I mean, yeah, the tickets are probably like 1,900 quid. It does say platinum on the ticket, though, so probably worth it. When next Halo stream? I'm not sure, dude. I might do a video about the game. Painting some new minis. About the points. But yeah, so I'm going to do a big unboxing tomorrow. Talk about all the shit I bought. I consider paying 400 for a steel space, so you get it for like 200 quid off eBay, bro. I don't look on eBay now. No guards of traitors toll. I don't know what that is. You can get a brand new Space Hulk sealed for 260. Why'd you pay 400? 325, 190, 300, 250. Yeah, you can pay 400 if you want to. You can just save on eBay. Got that Games Expo haul video to look forward to. Haul! Haul. Right, there's only 30 people entered. And the winner is... Congrats to... Des! Congratulations, that's some Des! You just won a 15 quid voucher to the Outpost.co.uk. Literally for free. Let's go, baby. Congratulations, Des. Well done, matey. Well done. Send me a message with your email, dude. Send me a message with your email. I'll get that voucher sent out to you. You have a little discount on your next pre-order using my link, !outpost. Come on, mods, get typing. !outpost in chat. You can get your pre-orders at 20% off. And you get a little kickback to me. You better use my link, yeah. Chaos Nights are out this weekend. I'm sure there might be a codex you want to order. I'm sure there's a codex you might want to order, dude. So well done to Dats and Des. I know I've only streamed for an hour and a half, but I'm going to call it because I want to play some Night Rain. I'm desperate to play some Elder Ring Night Rain. I don't know if I want to stream it. I might just order a takeaway, be gross, and do that. So congratulations, Des. I'll shoot you a message, dude. Or just shoot me your email. I can get it sorted for you tomorrow. Yo, daily games. I'll do Bando because you asked me nicely. Bando, then go. I ain't getting it from that. Unless it's something crazy. Nah. Have you played Night Rain before? If not, Scott says you have to beat the tutorial first time. I haven't played it yet, no. Zelda. It's Legend of Zelda. Let's go! Easy! Easy, dude. Easy, bro. Nailed it. But Mercenary got it in 3. Absolutely embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing numbers. See, the base kicked in. That was it. What did you have? You got on this? Mercenary got it on this. Bro, come on now. May as well fucking give you a spoon, haven't they? But got your hand and drawn a triangle and said, guess now. Easy, bro. Easy. I'm going to struggle on Real Bundle. I'm going to struggle on Real Bundle now. 1965. Easy part 2. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. The drums, especially. Oh, I know this. I know this one's so bad. James Brown. It's James Brown. I got it from the drums alone. James Brown, coming your way. What is it? I got you. Let's go! Yo, well, the mercenary. Oh, bro, I was such a big fan of Good Morning USA. That's what I was thinking. Little bit of James Brown. Robin Williams, so good. So good, so nice. So nice. I got you. Anyway, chat. Thanks so much for watching today. Really appreciate you all. As I'm calling a bit early, I'm very tired after the weekend. I've got a busy day tomorrow, and I really want to play some Night Rain. I kind of want to stream it, but I also kind of don't. I might Discord it. Yo, who's playing Night Rain in chat on PC, on Steam? Sorry, Matt, you're about 5 minutes too late. Who's on Night Rain on PC? Who's going to squad with me? Big C! You doing it tonight? Scott is? Yo. Like right now. I'm getting some mic. Oh yeah, I think I deserve some mic time. I had a busy weekend. I'm going to download Night Rain. Big C, let's squad up. Let's squad the fuck up, bruv. We should do it. I need a trio. I don't want to be playing I don't want a solo queue on release. I don't want a solo queue. I might stream it to Discord exclusively tonight, but I'm gonna go buy it. So I'm gonna go. Chat, appreciate you. I'll be back Wednesday for a live stream. I got a video coming out tomorrow. Appreciate you. Love you. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now. I'm gonna order a takeaway and buy Night Rain. Thank you, everyone. Night Rain. Steam key. Yo, CD key, £28. Let's go. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent.